think. Probably. It may take a couple of tries. Bubble's not the sharpest tool in the shack, but we will somehow, some way, manage to make it work. I'm sure. Ask it nicely. Yes. What do you know? Look at this. We got ourselves a Varun AMS. That's right, folks. We are now finally of the level in starship piloting that we can use a Class C ship. And that means we've got Larry's ship all keyed up and ready to go. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everyone feeling this beautiful Tuesday surprise stream? I wanted to show off Larry's ship and play a little Starfield, and I didn't see anybody on, so I thought, you know what? This seems like a great time to do it. We've got Andreja. We've got Arcane, the Ashta. We've got Mr. Walter Stroud. We've got Sarah Morgan, and we've got Derek. I think we're about ready to hit it. Fully decked out in our absolute star killer best. And what a beautiful ship she is, right? Look at that thing. Watchtower is not gonna know what hit him. But in the meantime, we've come here with Walter because he's got a line on an artifact. And I'm pretty sure once all of this kicks off and we complete this quest, Watchtower will actually invade our universe and try to interdict. He said dict. Poor Violet Moonshine and her star-crossed crew. And it's going to be a pretty bad day for them, I have a funny feeling, even with the difficulty cranked up to the max. So let's take her on inside, shall we? Get this party started. Oh.
Dan, I think you're meant to land on the ground.
Yeah, that's bad.
Land in it.
I don't think we want to go all the way down there. I missed the walkway. Mr. Lothar! How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Right out of the gate, we missed the walkway. But that's all right because I have it on good authority that there's another way back into the station over here somewhere.
Security cares far more about what you do.
I'm not sure if Derek floats, but just in case he doesn't, we'll see him when we pass through a loading door, I'm sure. Hi, Raven. How you doing? We are here in Starfield tonight. I got super inspired by your stream earlier when I was making dinner. And plus, I wanted to show off our new ship now that we are officially a Class C pilot. I hope you are doing well. And I hope that this is the way back into the... No? No, it's apparently not the way back in. There's got to be a way in here. I know I did it before. I think it's right there. Okay. Yep, no, this is a crash course for swimming. And we have not yet added Ghost Rider's mod for going underwater, unfortunately. So I think this is about as deep as we can go for now. But we do already have both of these creatures captured in their 3-bar variety. Look at that. He's breaching. The whale shark is breaching. Truly a fine moment in Starfield gaming. But yeah, it's a Tuesday night. Surprise stream for the old Bubbles. Normally I don't stream on Tuesdays, but you know what? I was inspired. I looked around and I didn't see a whole lot going on. I had set up some chat shouty-outy things through Streamlabs, but I couldn't test them unless I was live, so I was like, well, let's go live and find out. Apparently they don't quite work, which doesn't shock me at all. This is uncharted territory for me, so we shall get them functional, I'm sure. I may follow up with Thorgan when he's not at work and ask him precisely where I've gone wrong. But in the meantime, Walter Stroud is here and the whole gang is ready to go. And we're going to get that last artifact before I think Watchtower should kick in. And they may have met their match, because we've got Larry's Varun AMS, and it is loaded up and ready to board. But the game looks terrific. All of the crowd looks fantastic. All of these beautiful punk rock haircuts. You gotta love it. Just don't fall off anything, Bubbles, and crash the clown car too soon. We've got work to do.
I do not know about you, but I am
Larry! I don't know if you saw the thumbnail, but in the comic book thumbnail, the Varun AMS features prominently, and for good reason, my friend. It is now a part of the live stream game.
Walter is very proud of his
makes some of the
business.
finest ships in
And
the
he should
second
be.
systems.
His
I'd love
ships
to get a
are
look at
very
their
high
operations.
quality.
With my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes. Allow me to bust you inside.
We've been buzzed in.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line
Yeah,
market
I'm
is
thrilled to
completely
have it in
outside
the
of our core
main stream and
competencies.
not on a tester character.
Investing into it?
Hopefully I can find something to fight.
Oh, I'm here about
and we can get
Wait a
some good
minute.
footage
Mistake. Our
of the
ship
thing
designers are
actually
the
in
best
action
several
without me
systems.
They design
blabbering
personal
over it
craft
like
and
a
military
lost
ships.
school child.
Large-scale
like we did a couple of
accommodations
weeks
and
ago.
hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So I'm gonna be very,
Here
very,
I am arguing
very
with my
quiet
partner.
as we
And you're
fight.
just standing right here.
Probably with the occasional
Is that
swear.
The hyphenated Eckling in our glorious company's branding?
Charmed. I envy you and your partner's success.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers. My partner is so
We need to talk about how he's not squeaking when he walks right now because his seersucker suit is completely soaked and he's dripping water all over the fine carpet here in Stroud
My heart
Eckland's
skips a beat when he does
foyer
it. Really,
slash
he
lounge.
does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to play
Every
with
time he
him so
takes a
much.
step, you know? Oh, I'm 100% behind embarrassing Walter even more.
I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board
Yeah,
meeting
Walter's
isn't
got
for
some
a
style,
while,
man.
and our vacation
He's,
aren't coming up either.
He's a full-blown
It's the
full-blown player.
discretionary
He's
fund,
won
Issa.
Issa
I
over
need
for
all of
sure.
it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with
And
that
she is
meeting
wearing a
set up
plastic
at the
jacket.
Astro Lounge.
That is wild.
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into
Poor
my
Jeremy.
files again?
He's in a freezer because the
Only if
hotel
you
room
had
is
one
like
happen
64
tomorrow.
degrees, I bet.
Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
I also semi-love with freelance operatives.
Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone
True.
of our relationship.
True, and I think the rain is
Now, I
designed
must
to kind
point
of
out the obvious.
drip dry right
The
off his
Astro
suit.
Lounge.
The problem was he
It's
was
a
soaking in it
removal
because he
in
followed me into the water, but
That was the point.
that's Walter. He's
Neutral
hardcore when it
territory,
comes to
you know?
Constellation business.
With no
For
leverage.
sure.
Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken.
So we are on mouse and keyboard.
Some investigation
Second
into the
Starfield
setup.
stream in a
What's
row where we've
Then,
been
some
moving away
preliminary
from our
piecing of the Astro Lounge for security flaws.
controller since our Starfield controller is currently
Bouncers,
acting up.
Bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Investigate the cellar. Taste the Astro Lounge. Got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
Mouse and keyboard for the
James
win.
Newell is the broker who knows our
Indeed.
seller.
All my
Maybe I can
mouse
help
and
you find
keyboard
out
friends
more.
say so. Must be true.
It shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds.
Nice, Larry. You got your RAM.
Meet
Good
me
job.
back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
I don't hate it. I mean, the reason why I stopped using it a few years ago, well, number one, I had stopped playing MMOs for the most part. But the main reason was, you know, as I've gotten older, lots of skateboarding injuries and falling out of perfectly good trees and guitar playing over the years and probably not quite holding it exactly as I should. My guitar teacher from junior high school would be mortified, for example, at how low I sling my guitar, but I'm a rock and roll guy, so, you know, I gotta hang it low enough to where my belt buckle bangs off the top of it. Otherwise, am I even playing rock and roll? Mo, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. You brought snacks and beers. All right. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Mo in the house. There's that friendly reminder to say Brits in action. We'll go ahead and make that happen. Unfortunately, I don't yet have the ability to speed up my gameplay to true Ghost Rider levels, so we're just gonna have to zoom through this quest the old-fashioned way.
These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Star Rangers. I'm impressed.
Well, that's a lot of chit-chat. Got a big party with me. Let's see, is Tommy here? Tommy? I've seen you everywhere but here. I'd love to see you cutting a rug here in the nightclub on Neon. That would be fantastic. I don't really see a Tommy. Well, he'll be along shortly. Oh no! It's Mom and Dad. Didn't we just have a conversation about this?
So don't worry.
Oh, I don't see what the big deal is. It's all you.
Well, hello. Didn't expect to see you here.
This is a flashback to real life. No! No! What the hell are you doing here in the Astral Lounge?
Yeah? Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And,
oh, Jeremy, I'm sorry to hear
everyone's
that.
heard about the
It's
Astral
always a
Lounge.
super tough day. Hopefully we can put a smile on your face a little bit tonight. It's not going to be any substitute, of course, but that circle of life thing with dogs, man, it makes it rough. Please don't tell me you're trying Aurora.
Absolutely not.
Well, probably not.
No.
Probably
we are
not. Listen to Bob.
Wait, what?
She's like, we could do
What are
shots of
you
Aurora.
doing here?
Yeah. Nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that.
I'm here for an official reason. I'm like you guys.
Figures. Oh, dear Lord. So, let's pretend this never happened. Hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie.
Yep, Mom and Dad, you enjoy the Aurora and
Nothing like
whatever craziness occurs later on in your vacation travels. Just stay safe, guys. Buddy, what are you staring at? Boy, those eyes make you look like you're all bugged out.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon.
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm sorry about the big guy.
Listen to the music. I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more,
It's kind of the curse of keeping
exciting,
dogs, man.
we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
You know, at some point you're gonna have to say goodbye. I've done it many times in my life as well, so you have my sympathy, my friend. It sucks.
Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it
By order
anywhere in
of the
Neon
Bayou.
'Cause. Except the spaceport, of course. Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet,
yeah, the
new
music
city,
is,
new experiences.
We were discussing this earlier in Raven's stream. We're
Here,
trying to figure out
take a
whether
look at the menu. Now,
guitars
I'm
have
not
just
going to
been
lie.
completely
Roy is a bit
decanonized in the
expensive,
Starfield
but
universe,
let's face it. Can you really put a price on
which
pleasure?
isn't much of a future if you ask me.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the
Oh,
city.
no, I haven't upgraded my Starfield at all. Thanks to Ghost Rider, I actually had kind of double coverage. Number one, it's set to not upgrade unless I launch it from Steam. And number two, I went in and changed a file name so that it was read-only. I didn't know whether or not the next update was going to break the script extender, so no sense taking any chances.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a
We are
reasonable
definitely
fee,
on the
our
pre-today
security
version
can be
of
your
Starfield,
security.
for sure. But that's all right because we've got mods, so
We do strive for setting the most.
we're so
reasonable-
far ahead of today's generation, it's hard to even quantify.
A loss leader. I make you pay less now in the hopes you'll pay more over time. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount.
Yeah, when they stop
Discussed
drinking water,
and
Jeremy,
done.
they can't get
I
up
do
and
hope
down.
your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
You know, you kind of know it's time. We had 3 before, not just the girls, but my buddy Brody. But a couple of years ago, he had cancer on his snout. And, you know, it was something we put a lot of time and effort into trying to treat, which I don't regret at all. And we got him another 18 months. But eventually he just got to the point where he was in so much pain, and you could tell he didn't want to drink, he didn't want to eat. And my little guy that was a ball chasing maniac had just kind of shrunk to a fraction of his spiritual size, let's put it that way. But I have no doubt he and many
I
others will be
have
waiting
other
for me on the other side of the Rainbow Bridge. So I'm going to take that and put it in my heart and keep it there and console myself with it for sure. And I hope that you can do something similar. No, I don't want to know anything about any of these
back
people.
soon.
You all bore me. All right, so let's go upstairs and take a look at what we've got here. Hell yeah! This is awesome! I never thought I'd see Whitesnake open up for Hellion. You hear Derek back there making beep-bop noises? Come on, Derek. Some more beep-bop noises for me. Boy, I have a menagerie following me. Look at this. Sarah, Andreja, Derek, Arcane. It's insane. Oh, no. We're not gonna take, we're not gonna take this lion down, especially not with 4 exactly the same, Digipick. Not exactly the same, but close enough. It's that old multiple staple gun having, right lane aggressively passing. Doom, 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 doom. There we go.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Yeah, I think we're all set here, guys.
Base.
Derek,
Dan, this is so cool.
it is cool. What's on your mind?
Mind? That's very kind of you, Dan, to refer to my processes and main...
The Sarahs, the Dereks, the Arcanes, oh my.
Well, I knew a robot who fell in love with a teapot, but in the end, their relationship all boiled down to nothing.
You're a character, Derek. Good dad joke. I heard a dad joke today at the grocery store when I was picking up the steaks for dinner. Guy walked up to me and grabbed my little hand basket and said, "I'll take that for you." And I said, "Thank you." And he goes, "Hey, did you hear that Willie Nelson got hit by a bus?" And I said, "No, really?" And he said, "Yeah, he was playing on the road again." Dum-bum. Dad jokes? No? Fine. They're an acquired taste. No Tommy, though. Well, you know what? Maybe he'll be here when we get back.
Having fun?
Yeah.
There's a guy that works at the King Supers across the street from the house. And he's a really sweet guy. But he will walk up to you and tell you 4 or 5 dad jokes in a row. Unless you practice that, "That's awesome," and keep walking kind of move, which I've gotten really, really good at. But one time he caught me in line at the pharmacy and he told me like 20 of them in rapid fire. I think they keep him around just because he's great for morale. Everybody's dressed so nice. See, they got some radio. Why don't I have radio? I want radio.
Instant sensory overload.
There you
There
go,
is
Mo.
little question that region has some influence.
You gotta annoy the youngins with the dad jokes, for sure. Wait a minute. What are we doing? Investigate the cellar.
Those two. Don't even bother with me.
Bro, that outfit, bro.
Welcome to Newell's.
What are you doing?
If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy
Got the
selection
little 80s
every
belt
time.
threaded through his shirt and his jacket.
I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices
I
go
love
right
the
out
way
the window.
all the NPCs
That
in
man
Bethesda
has
universes
absolutely no
just
respect for the business
spill
community
on you
Neon.
whenever you first encounter
He
them.
skips merchant meetings.
You know, this
and
guy's like,
refuses to
"I hate
participate in any of
Siegert.
our
He's a
group
menace."
parties. Worst of
The guy
all,
in Skyrim's like,
he's
"I'd
off
sell my
Neon's
sister."
Keep
You know,
his
they're
place
just
safe.
the instant like they've been your best friend their entire life, and they're just ready to tell you all their little secrets. You know what? For all you know, he doesn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult.
What's up, Tommy? How you doing? We were just looking for you in the Astro Lounge.
Is if all the
I
merchants
see. I should have known you
unify
were on the
and push back
internet.
on
It's
these
not the
unreasonable
Astro Lounge.
rules.
Good to see you, man.
Sorry. I know I can get a little intense about
I decided to do a surprise Tuesday
you'll
night
forgive the
stream.
outburst and have a
I
look
wanted
around,
to test out some of these new
sure you'll
notification
find something you might wanna
ring-a-dings
buy.
I've been trying to mess around with. And unfortunately, at least the Ghost Rider one didn't work. Wait, let's see if the Tommy one works. I have a funny feeling I'm not allowed to type it from in here in the YouTube chat, and that's my problem. No. Damn it. Well, I tell you what. We'll give the usual shout-outs just because we know what we're doing. Check out Map Productions. Tommy is the Ghost Rider ambassador, and what a vibe. I don't miss a Tommy stream unless I can't avoid it, unless I'm on the road. Same with Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is the warm, bright center that all of us Xeno masters in training gather around, and he does killer streams where he's showing off gameplay and putting together updates for his mods. It's absolutely fantastic. Ravenswift streamed Starfield this afternoon. Always a hell of a vibe. Voice of Gold, beautiful gameplay. It was a great time. You set up a meeting with Walter Stroud recently, didn't you, buddy?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
I'm just the humble Xeno Master. You're too humble, Ghost. Without you, there'd be no Xeno Masters. The rest of us be just running around Neon looking for each other for no apparent reason. Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
But we have found Tommy on both Aquila in Aquila City and over in on Jemison. But we have not yet found Tommy in the Astro Lounge, and that is what we're waiting for before we whip out our axe of friends. If you happen to see me do that, Tommy, just look away for a second, man. It's nothing personal. I just have to have you as a companion, so. Well, not you, but your comic book persona. What if I make it worth your while? Maybe a few credits appear in the right bank accounts? 2,000 credits?
I think we can work something out.
Well, look at that.
Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers take
Axe him in the back of the head. His face is his moneymaker.
Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down.
I love it. I will definitely do that, for sure. We don't want to mess up the moneymaker. I was so hoping that we'd get lucky and see him in the Astral Lounge while we were finishing off this last of the artifact collection missions for the Constellation characters. But no such luck, at least not so far. But we have to go back in there again for the main part of the quest, so there's always a possibility that Tommy's in the area. Last I saw him, he was on Aquila. And we picked up a whole bunch of CCDs and batteries for our... Excuse me. Yes, trying to pass through here. Thank you so much. And batteries and, you know, just the good stuff. So hopefully it would be perfect if we saw him in the Astral Lounge rocking out like in the trailers. That would be the best. Well, what do you know? Looks like... Well, that's just not going to work at all. Maybe we better... There we go. All right.
That didn't last very long.
Oh my god, Tommy merch would be the best. I would totally do it. There's just so much personality in that character. Well, I guess largely it's your personality, but that makes it even more fun, in my opinion, so. And I love the way that he walks up to me in Aquila City and goes, oh my god, the legendary Ashta. I wouldn't bring one into Aquila City, though. I'm like, Tommy, bro, we're in Aquila City. You might not be aware, there's a certain item your employer has that others have taken an interest in, yada, yada, yada. I'm not joking around here. Expect a termination notice. Wow, this guy really isn't joking around. Per our discussion, you need to move that item as quickly as possible. Assume you're being watched. It's only a matter of time before they come for you. Ooh. Sounds super top secret and kind of deep spy lore.
I'd be making
He is.
fortunes if they let us fish for cast.
Why is everything so heavy here? Oh yeah, the gravity. Who builds a city in a world with 1.25 normal Earth gravity? You know what though? I can buy Aquila because they're pretty rugged, and they're like, we can handle anything. We'll get used to it. We'll adapt. They haven't gotten shorter, but I guess it's been a relatively short amount of time. You would think they'd be shorter and stockier, but maybe that'll take 1,000 years or more. But the one place that I don't understand is Paradiso. Who builds a resort, a beach resort, on a planet with higher than normal Earth gravity? That's just wild. Like, I don't want to go to the beach and feel all weighed down and shitty. I want to feel like Superman. That's the purpose of going to sea level from a higher altitude, right? The gravity will make you feel gassy or bloated. Well, especially if you've had any of the mixed drinks there in Aquila City. I'm not sure what they're using, but there's something in those mixers.
How are the preparations coming?
Well, I found out the seller's pretty desperate. That should give us an edge.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
So there's no possible way we're sneaking through this, right? That's just not going to happen. Not with this menagerie following me. Fortunately, I brought a weapon that is an EM weapon. Maybe we can just knock everybody out. I'm not sure if the game will recognize that as not being cold-hearted killers, but, you know, we can roleplay it that way anyway. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, we were looking for Tommy earlier, and we ran into my parents, which is just a flashback to the late 80s for me personally. Being at a club and seeing my parents come walking in.
Had a perverse affection for this.
Then being midway through a set and seeing my mother doing shots with a bunch of groupies.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer?
Oh, you're the young dog laid on your foot the whole night. Oh. She doesn't know, man. She just wants to be close to you. That's just dogs for you. Mine likes to walk up my body from my knees to my neck. Darby, not hobo. And she doesn't care where she steps, which often includes spots you can imagine lie between the knees and the neck. You know, the solar plexus, and other sensitive areas. Nice way to wake up. 25 pounds of dog and those like pointed little spiky feet. Hi, bats! Welcome in, my friend. I would love to be able to shout you out. I really, really would, but unfortunately, as we have tried since we started tonight, none of the shout-outs are working from the YouTube page, so I have to figure out exactly where I've gone wrong. But that was kind of the purpose of tonight's stream anyway, is to test this stuff. So we'll go ahead and shout out the Bats Vixen the old-fashioned way as well, like we've done for Tommy and Ghost and Raven. The Bats Vixen, the voice of an angel, gaming news, ASMR, lots of great streams and fun stuff. Be sure to check out the Bats Vixen. She's awesome. I got a code phrase to identify the cellar.
Code
I'm
phrases?
not getting any younger.
Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember,
Oh, it worked!
Ramsey and
Dixie
Travers.
worked!
We'll meet back near the elevator.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we know it would work if I do the commands correctly? Hey, Bam, how you doing, buddy? The one and only Bats Vixen, that's right. All right, let's dig through here, and then we'll open up the Streamlabs.com page. I use the desktop client, but we'll open up the .com page and look really closely at the commands I made, and see if maybe I was just not doing Tommy's or Ghost's correctly. Yeah, I'm really not sure what they were thinking with these outfits. I kind of feel like I'm in Tomorrowland at Disney World, except I'm pretty sure the outfits in Tomorrowland were better. Crazy. Nice suitcase, bro. You packing for a nightclub?
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
I'm with Ramsey and Travers. I'm with Samwise and Gabbers. Nice. Nice.
Get you a drink.
Keep it coming.
Never heard of you. Excuse me.
I had to try it. It was Samwise.
Something you need?
Yeah. How about Ramsey and Travers?
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges?
Yeah, they do have kind of a yoga pants
Speaking of which,
vibe to
I gotta
them,
get
for
going
sure.
myself.
I'm just not sure about the spiky bits are the color schemes, to be honest with you. I suppose if you're high on Aurora, though, that would probably be really, really trippy. So. Come on, no Tommy. No Tommy anywhere. Cutting a rug. Him and Clyde the Toadface. Ruling the dance floor. No? Son of a... Alright. Hopefully you'll be here when we get back down from upstairs.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job.
One step closer.
Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too.
It doesn't like links to YouTube channels? That's kind of a weird rule to have. You know what I noticed, by the way, speaking of weird YouTube rules, I noticed that on my last Starfield stream, it put a climate change disclaimer on it, which cracked me up because it was Starfield. I'm not really sure what they were trying to say, except for climate change is real and this video is misinformation potentially, and it just killed me when I went over there to copy the description for this one. I was like, oh brother, this is a video game stream. Easy now. Close the deal, get the artifact.
This'll be fun. I find matching wits with the neon underworld to always be invigorating.
The bot isn't a mod, so they won't allow links. But it allowed the That's Vixen's link, didn't it? It looks like it on my stream anyway. Planet Earth did get trashed. Yep, climate change. Not exactly up to YouTube's fact-checking quality standards, I suppose. But that's video games for you. All right.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
It likes you. Yes, it does.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos.
We need a starborn power that just identifies Tommy from like whatever distance you're at. You can just look up at the sky and way off in the distance there's a tiny little Tommy and a tiny little Clyde the Ghost or Tide the Toadface. For sure. That would be hilarious. There he is. He's on Jemison again. I missed him.
So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Don't make me shoot you in the groin.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, I've been using Sense Star stuff too.
One of a kind.
Until yesterday morning when I logged on and meant to use Sense Star stuff and used Gravity Wave instead. And everybody in the party was like, we hate you now. You bastard, how could you?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Outer Worlds 2 coming up in October, right, Jeremy? Oh, stop bluffing. We know you need to sell quickly.
Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now. What the? Security!
The security team and I have an understanding. They won't be interfering.
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours.
Get this poor bastard over a
never
barrel.
See any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after.
Hey, that's my middle name, High Pressure Tactics. It's a weird name to say out loud, but kind of rolls off the tongue if you practice.
Bring the base.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Oh man, somebody dotted both this guy's eyes.
Slayton must have been the original owner.
He must have a really charming
You don't
personality.
need to do this. All's fair on Neon. All right? Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astro Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got his number. Slayton is a man of considerable resources.
Just a little preparation. That's all it really takes.
Sending our men into the Astro Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We better get off the planet quickly.
Probably a good plan. All right, give me just a second. Let's open up Streamlabs desktop and look at our commands. Oh, did I capitalize the G in Ghost Rider? Let's see. All right, give me just a second, guys. I just want to try something out. Since ostensibly I did set up this surprise stream to work on getting this stuff done, right? Anything? Anything? No? Oh, come on. How embarrassing. I apologize. But we will get that sorted out. We've got bats working, so obviously there must be a trick to it, but we know it does work from the YouTube
I'm flying right now.
Chat window. Yeah, I did that. I set that up last night. That was step one in the instructions, which is why it worked for bats. But I think it's not built correctly in Streamlabs for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, Cloudbot is set up to be a moderator on YouTube. I don't know, guys. I'll have to mess with it some more. But we'll get her done. Tommy, are you anywhere? What? I don't want to shoot Tommy. Boy, she's on some Aurora, huh?
Oh, this is so cool.
I think you can click Streamlabs here in chat and make it a moderator. How would I click Streamlabs in YouTube chat? Ghost. I'm not really sure what you mean exactly. I had to do it from... Yeah, see, Vixie works. And Vixie is set up exactly as the twin of yours, just with different words. I don't know. I don't know. Let's try to take out that capital maybe. And then we'll I'm not really sure why it would give me so much trouble. Click the Streamlabs icon in Streamlabs. Go to YouTube Studio, Settings, Community, and adding Streamlabs as a moderator. Community. Yeah, I just have no idea. I'm going to have somebody walk me through it or go back through the instructions all over again. I'm not sure. Like it says, go to YouTube Studio, which I'm in, click on Community, and then add Streamlabs. But I don't have the ability to add anyone that hasn't chatted or hasn't left a comment on a video. I don't have even the beginnings of an idea how to do that in the live stream. And there is like literally nothing in the YouTube Studio panel for chat. When you set up your stream and you put your default stream key in and all that kind of stuff, there's nothing in that particular chat whatsoever. I have to actually open up a YouTube page in order to see anything going on in the chat for some reason. So it may just be that I have something very basic not set up correctly, which is, completely likely and part of the learning curve, I guess. But I just don't understand why the VATS one would work, but none of the other ones do. Click on the name in the chat window. Okay. Click on the name. Add as moderator. Okay. And it still doesn't appear to want to do it. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Cool. All right, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Give me just a second. I'm going to fix this one here. Just make this one really quick here. Give me just one more second. I apologize for the out-of-game delays. But now that I've got this working, I can add a lot more of them going forward. But let's add one. I had 4 in there that I wanted to test, but let's add one that isn't in there and see if that doesn't do fun stuff for us. Okay. Okay, custom command created. There we go. Back over here. Clickety, 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 clack. Yeah, well, I'm an old school journalist, Mo. What can I say? I go through keyboards pretty quickly. I don't know anything about silent typing. Doesn't work that way for me. Let's see. Let's try out Raven here. There we go. All right, cool. I will have to add a bunch more. I got one for Thorgan. He's not here. I thought I had one for Tommy. Oh, this is 3 in the morning last night, so apparently I am incorrect. But I got to put Tommy in there. I got one for Briar. Yeah, I have a bunch to add. But we won't subject you to the clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Tommy knows what I'm about. Math production, you guys. Check it out. MADTH Productions. You don't want to miss Tommy. He knows more than... He's forgotten more than I'll ever know about building settlements in Starfield. And his settlements that he, even ones he puts together right on stream, are so far beyond anything that I've been able to accomplish so far. I look forward to learning quite a bit about him. Hi, Briar. How you doing? Speaking of which, that one's built in already. Let's try it out, shall we? Briar shades a whole ass vibe, streaming Starfield throughout the settled systems while bringing a madness that is equal parts chaos and joy. Check out our Twitch at nice. So there you go. We've got some of our shout-outs built in. This is a new thing for Bubbles. I haven't had these before, and for the first part of the stream, they were not working at all. But as we add more and more for our friends, we will have them when we need them. So there you go. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get my agent to write them for me like you did, my friends. So I had to come up with them. But they're pretty short for now, but, you know, they're, you know, from the heart. So there you go. I need to eat something because clearly I am starving to death and also thirsty as hell. I know I got something to drink here somewhere. Didn't I buy like 10 copies? I did. Bullet copy. All right, there you go. But still no Tommy.
You good?
Well, that's just a drag, man.
The music is amazing.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few poems. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
You've changed your appearance to the real Mo AI. Oh no, what have we done? We brought out the bot in Mo. Well, who's this Nicholas Slayton anyway?
The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer.
Please tell me you did that, Mo, and that wasn't something I screwed up. That's got to be you, right? I don't have the power to edit people's YouTube names, I hope. That would be a terrible power to have for anyone other than the person in question. We need to get Slayton off our backs.
Hey, have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower.
Had me worried there for a second. I'm like, oh my god, did turning the moderator bot on like expose
Let's head to their lobby, shall we?
Mo's secret name or something?
An appointment.
The moderator bot's got X-ray vision. It can see right through your YouTube handle. I think the last time I actually drank enough to catch somewhat of a buzz, I decided I was going to, and this was a year or so ago, you guys. It was hilarious. I decided I was going to make my YouTube channel all about Conan Exiles. So I changed my name to Akasar.
We're going to be visiting the
I do
astral
not
lab.
understand how anyone can tolerate.
Then I was very
lights and
dismayed when I
music
could
for
not
long.
change it back the next morning to Bubbleonia. It took, what, like 4, 5, 6 weeks before I could change it back? What a nightmare.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
No more drinking and YouTubing. You know what? I need to make an appointment to see Nicholas Slayton.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
No, you're good. You're good, Mo. Let's see. I can use negotiation skill again? Wow. Check that out.
I think we can work something out.
Can we sneak or skip that whole sneaking part?
Maybe I could squeeze you in.
Holy cow. I think we're able to. I don't think
we
I've
can make
ever
an exception
successfully
in your
done
case.
this.
Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Or he's going to stop us in the elevator anyway. We'll see. We'll see. That negotiation skill is all right. I love when I unlock that stuff in a new game.
Is at the executive level.
Yep.
He's on to us.
Hi there. What do you need?
Taking what's mine.
He's such a clown. Like, literally, she just made an appointment for us to go talk to him. He wants to talk to us anyway. What a complete clown. What a doofus. My goodness. Slayton, what are you thinking? I'm the real Mo. Screw the imitators. That's right, Mo.
Oh, we're trapped.
Nobody's gonna confuse you for the imitation, Mo. That's for damn sure. Not on my watch.
Hi, Dan.
But I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's
Well,
open,
see, now
just
Larry's
follow the
Burlar
instructions,
514.
okay?
Oh my god, you guys are messing with the old Bubble Cat tonight, for sure. Borealis sent me $10 so you can get Derek. Oh my god, that's so great. I love it. I was making steaks today, so I didn't get to jump into your afternoon stream. But I can't wait to see you running around with Derek. He's the best. Follow our instructions,
I'm aware
for sure.
of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
You're gonna change it by removing the Xeno part.
Hi, Dan.
Oh my god, what is the world coming to?
Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful.
Next thing you know, the Vats Vixen will just be the
You'll want this
Vixen.
vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Bubbleonia will be Bubbles. I'm so confused, man.
Scanning.
Oh, there's the cover. All right. Yes, we're all sneaking. A giant robot, an Ashta, 3 human companions, everyone sneaking. Sneaky, very sneaky. We're clearly a very stealthy bunch. You thought you should go by your mod author name. All right, all right. All right, you know,
That's the elevator you
I
came
definitely
in on.
can't knock your forward thinking on that. That might make things less confusing when you start putting out more ships, for sure. But I knew who you were because I knew your mod author name, so when I saw it in your face, I just registered it as Larry Burns, and then I looked over again, and I was, wait a minute. That's his name's now his mod author name. And Mo, of course, and oh my god. Briar Shade, please don't change your name in my chat tonight. I don't know if my heart can take it. Best part is I've had another streamer friend whose actual name is Dan, so I'm going to show him with zero prep or explanations. Oh, that's the best. I love Derek. He is so wonderful.
Drop down and follow the conduit.
Some people don't like him, you know, they think he's annoying or whatever with the high Dan stuff, and that's fine. You know, everyone's different. But I happen to adore him.
There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
I think he's fantastic. Larry's Burlar. Yes, Raven. Now you're cooking with gas. And Larry is the one, if you look at my thumbnail tonight, the comic book, Flash Gordon style comic book impersonation actually features the Varun AMS. I didn't hear a damn thing about where she was telling me to go. I was too busy paying attention to something way cooler and more important. Not that she's not wonderful. Issa is incredible. But I missed it. Is this what she's talking about?
Hey.
Apparently not. Alright. Just right here. Maybe right here.
Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Ahead. But don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down.
And he gives you toast, you guys. I freaking love toast. Like rye toast. A little bit of butter. Some strawberry preserves. Maybe some blueberry. Oh yeah. That's the stuff morning dreams are made of. I can't believe we're literally sneaking through here. This is I mean, I love it, but there's just no way this actually happens outside of like a Three Stooges movie.
Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your way to the exit.
Well, why are we fighting our way to the exit when we could just be stunning people? Why are they running? I've got an Ashton, not a Terramore. Maybe it's just the entire gang I have with me is terrifying. That must be it. Yeah, I knew this was going to turn into a cluster. There was no way this was not going to be a cluster.
How did you not get that done?
Got it. You're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again.
The toast thing also reminds me that my partner and I are getting couples tattoo on the insides of our wrist. I'm right-handed, he's left-handed. All right. And you're getting bread and butter or toast and jam?
It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks.
I don't know why I'm even bothering.
One floor to the executive level.
Well,
I don't know why I'm even bothering trying to EM these guys. It's not my best weapon. Let's be honest. And it's not terribly effective either, so... let's go with something a bit more, useful in situations like these. Since we've managed to alert the entire tower at this point. Peanut butter and jelly. I love it. What a cute couple's tattoo. That's awesome. I don't know, maybe just stay down? Staying down would have been smart. When you're holding hands, your tattoos will touch. Oh my god, that is so sweet. It makes my teeth hurt. I love it, Briar. That's beautiful. Good stuff. Aww. Now you got Bubbles all smiling from ear to ear. Oh, look, the Varun AMS. Yes. Alright, I do not understand why we were able to talk the secretary into making us an appointment, and then she said he will see us now, and then he decided to do this. It just makes no sense.
One down.
It's like, buddy, what are you doing? Could have avoided all of this nonsense. It's almost like a friendship bracelet. It's very romantic. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. I love it.
If you want to find a place to stay while we're here, I've heard that people have voted with hot springs.
I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Leon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
You missed a couple of steps there, buddy. First, we stole the artifact that belonged to you, and then we came to see you of our own free will, and then we made an appointment with your secretary, and you accepted it. Then you trapped us in an elevator and locked us down like some kind of Count Dracula-ass mayhem-infused goon. What is your deal? Call up your stupid guards.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side.
You and Walter are business people. Some arrangement can surely be made.
I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Master,
Dude, there wouldn't have been any humiliation if you just kept the appointment.
Responsible for our serendipitous meeting.
Oh my God. Do you have water on the brain? What is the story here?
Think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on this sentence yourselves.
All right, okay. I'll do it, but first I just want to throw this out there. How does that even make any sense? How is me deciding the fate of your former employee going to solidify our business agreement? What benefit is that to you?
I yield to your judgment.
Synthetic Psalms. How you doing, buddy?
Capable of resisting any course of action I attempt to dictate to you.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
Seems a bit extreme for the circumstances.
My security brought Musgrove to my office.
I'm not gonna kill the guy. I mean, we already
will be a fine conclusion to your
we already kind of
previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Yeah, there was never any chance that I was going to choose to execute him, no matter how much Sarah disliked me, even asking a simple question.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
He kind of does, haircut 100. What can I say? He wants me to decide what to do with you.
Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his
In your story
initiative.
arc, it's canon that you recruit
Even
him?
if we have found ourselves working with a man.
I mean, I guess we could hit him with the axe of friends. We're letting you go. Get out of Neon while you can.
Thank you.
Use this opportunity to alter the
Sarah
trajectory
Morgan
of your
disliked that
life.
as well.
You may
She
not
didn't want me to
receive
kill
another
him,
chance.
but she doesn't like it when I let him go, you guys.
Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities.
Sarah is truly special. I adore her, but she is.
Let's talk more.
She is very special. Sarah, what is happening with you, sweetheart? Are you okay? I'm sorry, but my friend Briar says it's canon that you join us in our adventures.
Don't worry. You'll never see me again.
Yeah, that's actually the opposite of what's going to happen because you're coming with us. So, there you go. Slayton's like, wait, what? What? What just happened? We've got to figure out what planet FDR's on so we can go get him. But we do have the Axe of Friends. It's primed and ready to whack FDR, Ron. I promise. So, and if we're going to keep Musgrove,
getting out of this
then we can definitely bring along FDR. Hit your wagon to a star, because FDR is getting us all a brand new deal.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Yeah. You know, before we go back upstairs and talk to Issa, though, let's check in real quick and see if Tommy's here. Gotta find our friend Tommy. He's gotta be around here somewhere.
I mentioned
And then we can do a Tommy shouty yaddy.
So I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
No, don't hit him with the gravity wave, Bubbles. That's not very nice.
Scanning.
I see no other Xenos in here other than mine. Ergo, Tommy cannot be here with us. He must be elsewhere.
Smell is?
Yeah, I wasn't going to ask about the smell, but since you brought it up. Well, I'll be damned. No Tommy. It's alright. Eventually we'll run into him over here and then we can hit him with the axe of brains.
I've got something.
Not in the face. That's his moneymaker. Super Space Barry Mentats. Absolutely. I used to know a guy named Barry Mentats in Fallout 76. It's a damn shame about old Barry Mentats. Stroud Eklund.
Gotta call someone's power kept going out.
That was exciting.
Know what it was?
I can see why
As long as
Walter is
my
so
leg.
fond of Constellation.
Yeah, what's a little murder between friends?
Originally, both the Stroud and the Eklund corporations made consumer goods. Anything and everything a person could want. But after my husband and I married and merged the companies, we decided to make our mark on
Right, Mo?
interstellar travel.
I think we're past
And
being
now
on our
the
best
brand is
behavior.
nearly synonymous with starships.
We're in the only place in the
still get
universe where it's
questions from
legal to sell
reporters wanting
Aurora
to know
and use it.
Just how we pulled that transition off. And my answer is always the same. Money solves everything.
True. Very true. Much to the rest of us and our eternal chagrin, but yes, very true. Okay, so we have... Oh, that's right. We can go straight to the ship from here. Fair enough. That's why Issa... Hey, Musgrove, how you doing? You feeling better, buddy? You get yourself a med pack? Good deal. The only real Mo AI. All of the other Mo AIs are carbon copies. Possibly even counterfeit.
Private sector. That's where the real money's at.
Hey, you know what? Maybe Musgrove and Gilligan will hit it off. They seem like they'd be perfect for each other. I mean, they're very different, obviously. But, you know, she's going to loosen him up a bit, and he'll straighten her out a little bit. It's a match made in heaven. Nice mohawk, bro.
You want to see how short my temper is?
Power like that meant to steal.
Don't mind me, I'm just looking around for some Xenos. Could he be in Madame Savage's Ghost Rider, do you think? Is it possible? Should we dip in there real quick and... see if possibly he's hiding out over there? Worth a shot, okay.
Love the vibe in this city.
I don't see any other Xenos. Just my baby boy Arcane.
Goodbye.
Oh well, it was worth a shot. We'll catch him eventually. Gotta catch them all. Disclaimer. That slogan is in no way part of the Xeno Master mod, and in no way infringes upon copyright of any particular game or service that shall remain unnamed. Goes back to New Orleans. Chances are he goes back to New Atlantis or stays in Aquila. So he doesn't always come to Neon? It's like a random thing? I thought maybe he was on kind of a tour. You know, 10 days here, 10 days there, 10 days in Neon.
How you liking that laser?
How you liking that laser? Pew, pew! The traveling Tommy. It's definitely not out here at the starport, man. That's alright. We'll get him. We'll get him. You had a situation where he stayed in New Atlantis 3 times. Okay, so there is some element of randomness. He's not just on a track of some sort. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, fair enough. I mean, we travel around the settled systems quite a bit. You know. Make yourself at home, Musgrove. Introduce yourself to Gilligan. I think you two are going to get along famously. Now, before we sit down in this captain's chair, let's save our game, because I'd love to see what happens when we get attacked by our friends once we hit Atma.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think? Really? I think there's at least one example of someone who didn't let the corruption of the city get to them.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star.
Oh, the bridge design is something. All right.
Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Nobody minds puns. I like puns. Don't get all defensive and shit. Walter? I'm perfectly fine with puns. Puns are fun. Dad jokes, too. Much to the delight of all my friends. Hi. You're sticking real close there, buddy. Look around, introduce yourself. It's a beautiful ship, there's lots of room. I'm not sure this would meet OSHA safety requirements, this section here, but it sure does look nice, right?
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
Hey, Gilligan.
Howdy, Skipper.
Do me a favor. Make the new guy feel at home, okay? Don't mess with him too much. No toasters in the bath water or any of that kind of stuff, all right? This is your captain speaking. F the rest of this mission. I'm streaming. This has got to be like some killer streaming setup, right? All right, I'm just kidding.
I'm getting out of the city. First chance.
Dorgan! What's up, buddy? Good to see ya. Oh, you did? Look at you. Dorgan's got all kinds of crazy stuff happening over in my Twitch feed. I appreciate it, bud. Thank you. You know what, Dorgan? Just for you. Let's see if this works or we're going to embarrass ourselves again. Dorgan brings his dulcet tones and Xeno-chasing flair wherever he streams. Follow him throughout the settled systems at Twitch. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, we got some of them working. Things are looking up. All right. Let's see if the Starborn want to mess with us while we're driving this thing. I'm thinking they're just dumb enough to want to mess with us while we're driving this thing, but, you know. There's only one way to find out. Look at that fancy shout-out action. Mr. Thorgan Ironside. I had 4 of them set up last night at about 3 in the morning. None of them worked except Bats when we started streaming today, but Ghost Rider and Raven and everybody helped me walk through that. We set up one for Raven live. I got to set up one for Tommy live before I sign out tonight. Eventually we'll have one in there for our Starship designer here. Probably should do that tonight too, since we're featuring his ship so heavily.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
We'll just have to try to remember who he is because he's incognito now, disguised as his mod author identity. Identify yourselves.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
You think so?
I do not recall that we asked your permission.
Right?
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge or drown in it.
Yeah. No, wait, let's find out. Have you been observing humans for long?
We are growing impatient. Cease your attempts to stall for time.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact. A sentiment that is shared by my kind about you.
We're not the ones making threats.
Your moral grandstanding is hollow, as is your position. Make up your mind, or we will act.
Oh no, I can't wait to see you act.
On the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal.
Right?
If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
I've got a magic root beer in the fridge. That's all my thirst for knowledge is calling out to me for. I'm blasting him into space dust.
You really want to risk a straight fight with an enemy we know nothing about?
Have you seen my ship?
Bide our time.
We can wait no longer. Prepare yourselves for oblivion.
You're about to have a really bad day. Your engines are already out.
About you, but I've never heard of these Star.
I couldn't board him.
Part of my brain?
That would have been funnier.
Need to regroup the lodge immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data of the ship's
He didn't even dent our shields.
Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
Starborn, Schmarborn. They're not so tough. The Varun AMS is much, much stronger. That's all I'm saying.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land.
Thank you for that. We will go ahead and land. Great mod idea, board Starborn ships. Yeah, he was completely outgunned and outmatched. He should have brought like 10 friends, I think. That might have helped. The ship is truly OP, but I had to build up my character quite a bit to be able to get it, and that was at the expense of a lot of things that I would normally get before I got Starship Piloting C. But we are going up against Watchtower soon,
The
so
city certainly projects a
every little bit of
powerful
firepower
future
helps.
and
Fun out of
into
New
our
Atlantis,
arsenal.
but you can't put the fun back into New Atlantis.
You can't, but you can spread it on toast, Derek.
Hi, Dan.
No, it's
Everything is silent in space.
it's a Colorado brand,
Though
Mo.
popular thought contends that outer space
It
is a
contains
vacuum, in actuality,
a little something
interstellar
wild.
dust is so dense in some
I'll have to
areas
save
that
that
it can
for
carry sound
not a
waves.
school night.
Though these waves would be imperceptible to humans. Some sounds in space may include the humming of a massive black hole, the groans of planets as their crust shifts, and the residual sound of the universe expanding.
I can pull the Twitch feed over the top of YouTube feed. You get Twitch view, and I get YouTube chat with everyone. This is pretty neat. Nice. Very cool. More junk just falling from the sky and landing over here. Wish I knew which mod did that for sure. That is crazy making. Yeah, a little extra sugar helps the medicine go down.
I do not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room. Contributions to exploration.
My God. All at once, you guys? Really?
How is Neon? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Can you take a look at the data from my ship sensors?
Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
Well, what do we got here? A Starborn and his beer.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Star, demanding we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with those things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for a room.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore
Briar's on
unknown
Thorgan's
group
Discord.
Who just happens to know about the artifact.
I'll admit I am unaware of Briar
I'm just gonna say
herself has a Discord.
Intelligent alien
But that's one
life
place that you guys
or
can communicate and send
extra-dimensional
pics.
beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Yeah, Mateo's metaphor has a little bit of merit in this particular case. They did act like they were judging us.
Or what Walter said. They were acting like a parent, worried their children are playing with something they don't understand.
So, they're strong-arming us for our own good? That doesn't sound very divinely benevolent to me.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they cause, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary.
Yeah, I didn't think
then,
you'd mind,
we stay the
Thorgan.
course.
You
Collect
seem
the
to like that
artifacts.
kind of congregation and
It's
sharing of
even more
information.
important now,
The Darkstar Discord's
you're
also a
intelligent
terrific
and
spot
don't
too.
know or
I don't
understand
post over
is
there, but
looking for
I
them.
am a member and I read over there. So, should we try to locate the Starboard and see if they'll talk? That is so Violet Moonshine. Yes.
That ship could be anywhere in deep space. Even if we got lucky, a single grav jump and we'd lose them.
Well, in that case, get ready for a fight because I doubt they're gonna stop.
All we can do is be more cautious. But we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Never quite had a friend like you.
Need something?
Not really, no. Got anything to say to me? Got anything to say to me?
Hey, if you need something, happy to lend a hand.
Hey, fuck off.
Catch up with you later.
You don't get to be an absolute bitch to me for like 4 straight days and then pretend like nothing happened. Sleep on the couch. No, he got unsalty, but he expects me to not remember that he was salty, you know what, for like 4 straight days. And I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. Like my grandfather, Dick Moonshine, used to say, fool me once, fool me twice, don't get fooled again. Something like that. Toast. There's some food for you. Thank you, Derek. Bullet coffee. Yes, I like bullet coffee. Who doesn't like butter in their coffee? Alright, so. Add the artifact to the collection. I suppose that would have been a good thing to do before we left the building. I got all excited about triggering Watchtower and didn't even add the artifact to the collection. Welcome back, Jeremy. Still a nice box in that room of yours tonight.
Spend a bit of time relaxing rather than plan.
Yes, alright. One more artifact joins the collection. Hey, when you look at it, those artifacts look like if you put them together into like a puzzle piece, they could be that weird ring on a Starborn ship. Unlawful discharge of firearm within Constellation headquarters. No points for Gryffindor. Is it that, or is it miscellaneous? That's what it is. That's the problem. I need to be in my inventory. There we go. Miscellaneous. Harry Potter.
Sufficiently rested. Who knows what this day will bring?
Yes, who knows, indeed.
Hi, Dan. What do you need?
Oh, you know, to be as far away from Samco as possible.
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Sure.
Chance. Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point.
Are you okay after that ambush by the Starborn?
Not my first time in a hostile negotiation, as you well know. Admittedly, I usually
I'm
know
not sure he
more about
quite
who I'm facing off against.
Deserves the permanent suntan treatment there,
I'm
Mo.
interested in what Noel can
But I'm
learn
definitely
from
giving
this
him the
story.
cold shoulder.
The technology on that ship was impressive, to say the least. If there's a chance, we could learn enough to duplicate some of it.
Not only is it donut portal, but there's cooking oil on the other side. Yes. Yes, cooking oil. It's a running theme. And I'm not running from it. I happen to enjoy it quite a bit. You know what? There's the entrepreneur I know.
I got to where I am by taking advantage of opportunities, no matter where I find them. Might as well make the most of this crazy situation.
All right, Jeremy. Yeah. Cuddle with the baby girl. Try to keep her off your feet.
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
There was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm beginning to wonder if there's anything you can't handle. I'd like to test that theory.
I don't want to get a big head or
having a
anything,
little
but
trouble getting our next project.
I'm kind of the handler.
I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction.
If I ever win the lottery, I would get a truckload of cookie oil delivered to Bubbles. Oh my God. Dorian, I adore you, man. But please, please, please don't do that. Like, you know, if you win the lottery and you want to send me something good, give the equivalent amount in cooking oil to a good children's charity, St. Jude's or something. I'm not P. Diddy. Whatever it is, I'm in.
Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason I picked you to help with this project. It's a new ship.
Oh my God.
We want to
Bubbles oil,
diversify
you
our
guys.
fleet.
You
Now,
guys.
I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show
She's
them
a heater. They are, for sure. All dogs are. Even my little girls are like, oh my God, why is your body temperature 20 degrees higher than the room temperature? You can count on me. Yeah.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction.
Oh,
I
fantastic.
expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver.
I always wanted a whole adventure
you'll
that could have
let
been an email.
By all means, Miss Craig. Ask away.
Come on, let's go see if we can trigger Watchtower now. I want to see if this ship will blow those first two ships out of the sky and how the quest will react to that. Because that would be like the ultimate blue ribbon for Larry on the ship design there. That would be some funny stuff. Send that footage to King Gap. King,
No funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough
might need a tweak here or there. On the other hand, it may just cheat and give me the white screen and tell me that I was knocked out regardless. We'll have to see. I had to get up and grab a pair of socks last night, and it was like 95 during the day, and it was 95 today, so the air conditioner in the bedroom was truly, truly taken. Okay, well, there's my personal atmosphere kicking in through no special triggering of my own. So Apotheosis does appear to be working. For me, it just sent more ships. Nice. On the first one, because I could see it doing it like at one of the listening stations. But like on the first one, it's these 2 or 3 ships, and then I don't know. With the minimum Falkland, I was able to blow the 2 little ships up, and then I was boarded, and I was able to fight them to a standstill before they hit me with the beam again. And then they were like, "Ah, we had to hit him twice." Unbelievable. Oh, Briar, me too. Love Apotheosis. Look at this thing, you guys. Look at this thing. Is that a thing of beauty or what? And the great thing about it is, no, don't shoot it. Bubbles, you idiot. The great thing about it is, it's got these 4 cargo bay landing pods, which are just fantastic. I mean, just think about all the great stuff you could truck in to any planet you happen to visit and almost instantly have it unloaded. Good stuff. 2 on each side. Huge, huge fan of this ship.
Hi. Please disregard.
Mo, the common area on this ship, like the area where all the crew can hang out and stuff, and I'm not talking about like their recreational room, but I'm talking about like the common area with cooking and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, it's nicer than any house or apartment I ever lived in, that's for sure. And I've lived in some not terrible places, but look at this. Look at this. My goodness. Everybody's got their little setups, you know? Like they can throw their gaming laptop down right here. No problem. There's another one in the next room. There's a couple of bedrooms back here where they've got them too. Look at the media room here. Can you imagine the movies you could screen here? Just fantastic luxury. Yeah, the Varun Commander. That's what I call it anyway. But it's called the Varun AMS, and you can pick it up from Burlar514 is the mod author on the Nexus. To the best of my knowledge, it's only available on the Nexus, but Larry, correct me if I'm wrong. Nice. Nice. Miss O Plays is coming out with a whole set of ship apps that are neon cyberpunk themed. Very cool. You gonna message me in the morning, Jeremy? Tell me how cold it was or whether or not the dog slept on you. I'm glad you guys are... I'm sorry you had to get up and leave stuff behind, but it's temporary, bud. You gotta be out of harm's way when it comes to stuff like that out there. I lived out there most of my life, and that situation is no joke. It's a beautiful ship. Look at that thing take off. All right, before we go any further, let's make sure our settings for not yet Watchtower are set correctly. Because at this point, I've got 5, 6, 7 powers. I've got probably one of the most powerful ships in the known galaxy. That's not a, a fleet ship, an M-class ship. We've been contacted by the Starborn. There was a firefight over the top of Neon. You would think we would have gotten the attention of them now, so. I do wish that there would be like a way to organize these gameplay options a little bit better. Not yet Watchtower. Oh, is Unity. All that money. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Real quick. Let's load that particular save. Right. And now let's see if we can go. Overdesigned is going to take us to a level 5 system, I think. Wolf. Barnard Star is a level 1 system. We can go to Altair. Let's see if we go to Altair, if that does anything magical with the old Watchtower. Yeah, well, Larry designed this thing specifically to be kind of the home ship for a Watchtower fleet. And honestly, I think it could probably... There we go.
Our systems have flagged you as suspect.
Right on time.
You will submit to processing.
I don't know, will I though? Will I really? I'm gonna blast you out of the sky.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to... Engines are dead. They're not going anywhere.
didn't get as far as I thought I'd get. Hey, Sister Citizen. Sister B Citizen in the house. The Burlar collab with Shadow Weaver. Yes, that is Shadow Weaver's interiors there, in both the captain's quarters and in that main living area for the entire crew. Isn't it fantastic? What is happening here? I'm doing this like weird disco dance. I am an interesting catch. I'm missing an arm. Well, this has nothing to do with Larry's ship or Shadow Weaver's interior design, that's for sure. Oh my god, is he gonna come walking in and talk to me like this? Bethesda. Oh yeah, I'm bugging. I don't even think that's actually my character. Maybe. And let's see if we can get the good view of Torin through the crotch area.
Hair's a little shorter, I think.
No.
I don't know. Hard to tell.
Crotch on crotch, I guess we could do that.
I'm sure you're you. And it looks like
Sister,
I found you
how
not a
you
moment
been?
too late.
It's good to see your
Pins and needles
face. I
all over.
love it.
Am I right? Yeah. Nasty thing, that beam of theirs. First blast disables your ship. Second, disables anyone on board.
Thanks for your rescue.
Yeah, you're welcome. I think.
It's a lap dance. Yeah, kind of. Huh. Actually, there's my feet, so I am laying here.
You should be.
I don't know who this is.
Barely
Is this?
able to remember which shoe
Is that
goes on which
Musgrove?
foot. I'm actually impressed.
That's what Ghost Rider meant.
You'll have to give it a little more time before you can actually talk again. And be able to move more than just your head.
Oh, the Axe of Friends has served me well with Musgrove here.
You don't say.
He is ready to bust a move in defense of his new captain. Look at him.
But clock's ticking, so listen carefully.
Aisha!
These guys who attacked you
I'm
wasn't by accident.
vibrating!
If I hadn't intervened, you'd be on your way to a max security prison right now.
Hi,
guys,
Christina.
they
How
will
you
come
doing?
for you again, and
Good to
right
see
now
ya.
there's precious little you could do to stop them.
I got all the cool kids in chat right now.
Listen, there'll be
That's
enemy
freaking
reinforcements
awesome.
here at any moment, so I'm going to use my ship to lure them away.
Dorgan
Give them
over on
something
the
else to chase
Twitch
for a while.
giving me the
Once you can walk
Kool-Aid
again,
Man,
come
it
find
looks
me
like.
at these coordinates.
Sorry, Dorgan,
Do
if that's
everything I
not the
can to
Kool-Aid
keep
Man,
you
but it
safe.
looks like the Kool-Aid Man.
You have my word on that.
I'm gonna go ahead and believe in my head canon. That's the
Now,
Kool-Aid Man.
Let's get you out of this.
And all I have to say to that is, oh yeah. So if you guys are wondering who was doing the lap dance for my character in that scene, that was brought to you by Musgrove, who was the thief in the mission that we did for Walter when we got the last of the artifacts for Constellation. It is terrific to see you, Christina. All right. Quick. Here, push the wrong button. Oh my god, how do I stand up and get out of it? I have no idea. Only my second time playing this game with a mouse and keyboard, guys. Give me a second. We'll plug in the controller real quick so we can more easily do a tour without doing the herky-jerky and driving Sista crazy. Just a quick tour of the ship. This is the bridge, the lovely and beautiful bridge. Just a fantastic ship design, of course. And then down through here, we've got some more ops area, I guess, for the crew. You know, keeping things running in an optimal way. But over here, for the benefit of Sista, Shadow Weaver's captain's quarters. Look at this. Is that not fire as fuck? I mean, this is bananas. And such a great choice to use it in your ship design, Larry. The Varun, all must serve, is the true dreadnought of the Varun fleet, and in the hands of a competent Varun commander, this could revive single-handedly and possibly be the downfall of the entire settled systems in the favor of the Varunites. So, just lovely. Look at this. Isn't that something? I've even got some propaganda, some light reading. Come on. Yeah, Shadow Weaver's halves are something else. And she does amazing work in Dune. I think Shadow Weaver probably does amazing halves in our interior decorations and design work in just about any game that she plays. But just, how about some working chunks? I'm not sure that this particular hab is Shadow Weaver. I'm guessing that it is. Most of the other mods appear to be functional mods for putting together Varun ships, but I know for sure this is Shadow Weaver. Yeah, the decorated mess thing with the, you know, stuff strewn about, books piled up on the counters, on the ends of the end tables. Somebody left their iPad. Bike charger, not really sure. But just a fantastic kind of lived-in look. It's really something. And I'm a huge fan. And I'm a huge fan of the ship functionally. I don't want to, you know, Larry, I want to give you all the props in the world. The ship does what's advertised on the box. It, under normal circumstances, I'm sure will be the absolute scourge of the Watchtower wannabe fleet. But the interior design from the habs that you've chosen to use on the interiors is just phenomenal. And I think we owe quite a bit of that, if not most of that, to Shadow Weaver here. Unless you can correct me on that. Mr. Ringo Hansen, shouldn't you be in class, sir? Good to see you, buddy. I hope New South Wales is treating you wonderfully, and it's not too cold, and the wood isn't too toxic. Yeah, it's insane, and it's got 3 levels, so, you know, obviously, I mean, I could spend 20, 30 minutes walking through each one of these habs. But it's also a really functional fighting ship as well. So in addition to the incredible interior decoration, and I can't take any credit for this at all. The most credit I can take for this is I somehow managed to get it installed, and only with Larry's help. So it's not exactly a one-and-done type of mod install, but totally worth it. I mean, look at this place. This is like being the commander on board a real starship. All of my nerdy little science fiction Star Trek The Next Generation dreams are totally coming true right now. I mean, the hydroponic space, these crack me up. Look at this. I guess we're growing, for some reason, I'm going to assume that we're growing all of this stuff for protein sources or vitamin sources. Hi, Gilligan.
Aha! The brains of the operation. Need something?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. A lovely little temple area here. Mr. Lost Perspective, good to see you, buddy. Rick Cantor, hey man, how you doing? Good to see you. But yeah, you really outdid yourself here, Larry. And of course, using the mods and the habs that you used and setting them up as you have really showcases some work by some really talented mod authors. Not the least of which, of course, is our friend Shadow Weaver. So I couldn't be happier with this as a ship. Took me a while, 25 levels or so to unlock it. But boy, am I glad I got it. So. I suppose we should meet Tori. We will fight the Watchtower drones, and then we will land. And at that point, I'm going to call it a night. This was a surprise special Tuesday night stream. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays, but I wanted to showcase Larry's new ship and all of that kind of good stuff. And wait a minute. Pretty sure I wanted to dock there, but I misclicked. Alright. Something's gone wrong, man. I missed the port and the storm that I was supposed to be porting in the storm. So, sister, if we could land this thing on a planet that has an atmosphere, those side nacelles, the Star Trek style nacelles that you see there, actually have 4 retractable and descending cargo bays on them, which open up as you land and expose all kinds of fantastic cargo. So you could really like role play the whole, I'm a big ship commander and I'm bringing in goods and doing a lot of trade and stuff in each place that I stop in. It's fantastic. Yeah, I really wanted to show off. I unlocked Larry's ship the other night after the stream, and I really wanted to show that off and jump on here and see how this ship would handle against that starborn vessel at the end of Walter's mission. Hello, Musgrove. Yeah, here, listen to me. Listen to me. Let's get you a sign somewhere, buddy. Let's get you a sign, because you're following me around like a little lost puppy dog thing is... Well, that's a big no, my friend. It's a big no. So... Oh, wait, I can't assign you somewhere, can I? Because you are an Acts of Friends friend. There. Oh, back into the ship for a second. Sista, if you're still here, I know you asked what it looked like on the outside. So this is the ship in that particular view. It's not quite as good as landing it, of course, but my favorite thing about it is these cargo pods that descend from the nacelles on the side. It's a cool feature. And it looks so great when you're on the ground. I mean, the ship is gigantic. You could get an Uber to travel from one side to the other, and it's probably more effective than running. Well, we've got the Outer Worlds coming, you guys, and my Melissa has been inquiring as to whether or not I just do it like Renfail and do it 7 days a week. And I'm no Renfail, obviously, but the 7 days a week thing definitely seems like fun, considering I only do two and a half, maybe 3 hours or whatever. It's definitely doable, so maybe we'll see. But for tonight, I definitely wanted to showcase Larry's ship. We've got a picture in the thumbnail of Larry's ship drawn as a 1940s Flash Gordon style comic book, which I thought was a lot of fun.
Of space since my diodes spinning.
Yeah, and your nipple nuts too, right, Derek? Yeah, for some reason, like the 2 nights that I chose to not do it seem to be the same 2 nights that nobody streams. It is hard to find good streams sometimes on Monday and Tuesday nights. So there's definitely some available real estate there. I don't know about good, but we'll do our best. Some guy told me to meet him here.
Designation, some guy, unknown. All current
I love it, Larry. And I got some good footage of it in combat. I just want to get a little bit of footage of it fighting the Watchtower drones and tack it on to the complete walkthrough that I have, you know, with custom music and everything else for the walkthrough video that I'm making for it. So. But I could not find, once I got to that point in shooting the B-roll for it, I could not find anything left in the entire galaxy that my tester character hadn't already wiped out with your damn ship. So, and I didn't capture that footage correctly. All of that footage was captured with no sound because it was the wrong codec. So it was usable for the walkthrough with some background music and narration, but it wasn't usable really well for the combat. So I went back out to look for something to fight, and I went star system after star system after star system, and I'm like, oh no, how am I gonna finish this video? So now I've got some footage with this character, and it's perfect. Nice station.
Oh, thanks, although it's not really mine. I'll introduce you to the owner later. But
there you go,
now,
Briar. Briar's covering us on Mondays.
And I do have answers for you. But first, we need to talk about the people.
Yeah, last night was a lot of fun in your stream. That was great. Fine, I'm listening. Tell me what I need to know.
The group that attacked you, they're called Watchtower. I'm not surprised if you've never
There's
heard
nothing
of them.
wrong with getting lost in the search for cooking oil.
An understatement.
You know?
From what I've gathered, it seems they've made it their life's work.
Diddy's
to hunt
not a
down
good
and
man,
find
but he's no
individuals
villain.
They consider dangerous.
Well, I mean,
individuals like you.
I guess it depends on who you ask, but it's not because of the cooking oil. Watchtower, huh? Good to have a name for him.
I'm glad you think so. But unfortunately for now, that's where the good news ends. Let me explain. When Watchtower came for you, I'm sure their
Let there
method
be
of
light,
capture
Christina.
didn't escape your
Yeah.
notice. For people like us, Watchtower
I'm not sure
likes to
exactly
employ
what the difference would be because I didn't explicitly install a mod for
First
lights in
blast
the
disables
Watchtower
your ship,
station.
Second disables you.
I am running
or at least it's
the Starfield HD graphics.
But you,
I am running all of Rabbit's lights, but they don't cover Watchtower as far as I know.
Kept on going, didn't you? Took a third to bring you down.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe now you're starting to get a picture on why Watchtower might be scared of you, huh?
They're so scared of me, they should just stay away.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But scared or not,
Diddler riddle.
they know if they hit you enough times, even the most hardy succumb to their weapon.
Oh, Mo, you're
now,
so
I'm
wrong.
A little sparse on the
it's
details,
right.
but I do know they call this weapon the Synapse Disruptor, which seems an apt name if you ask me. Oh, and here's the worst part. There's no foolproof counter to the Disruptor. None at all. Believe me, I've looked. I've tried. There's nothing.
You just want to slap him. Snap out of it. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Huh, that was a bit doom and gloom of me, wasn't it? All right. Let me backtrack and rephrase things. There is no technological counter to this weapon. No magic shields or special kind of hull plating. But this brings me to why I make contact.
I love being wrong and yet being right. It's a real trait.
That would keep you
for
and me
sure.
safe from Watchtower's impromptu abductions.
Yes, this is the
But
updated
catch is
version of
it's not
Watchtower.
something I can
I
do
think, provided it
It's gonna
didn't
take
bug out
effort.
when I downloaded it through
I'm gonna need your help
Creations,
on
like it
this.
sometimes does.
You're gonna
But it
need
is
mine.
not the updated version of the game. I'm still running some F4 or S Starfield script extender, not Fallout script extender mods. So I did not update. It is currently set to a holding pattern until I know for sure that I'm going to be able to update my S4SE mods. Tell me about this strategy of
It's
yours.
fairly simple, really. Maybe you already noticed, but Watchtower's Disruptor. It takes a while to charge between bursts.
But
And as
yes,
long as your ship
Christina,
has
now that you
power,
mention it,
needs
it
to
does
hit
seem like
you
there's a
at
little bit
least
more light in
twice
here
in
for
order
sure.
to incapacitate. Now, if you're flying about all by your lonesome, it's not too difficult for Watchtower to blast you as many times as they need. But
True.
what if you weren't by yourself? What if you had the support of other ships?
What if you tell me why you're wearing a thermos cap above your right breast on your jacket? Just curious.
In a nutshell, here's my strategy. You don't fly alone anymore. Instead, you get some buddies. You get more ships. You get a fleet. Then, even if Watchtower track you down and get a shot in with their disruptor,
Hit him with a large
other
white glove,
ships there to
call for a
cover
duel.
you, they'd never get a second hit.
Torrin's a
Give you
sweetheart.
time to recover, get back in the fight, and avoid capture.
He's just
Think
got
about
this
it.
great
It
plan,
makes sense,
which would
right?
be so appropriate right now if I was flying around on like the frontier. But I'm flying around in Larry's Varun AMS, and I'm not even sure if a fleet is necessary at this point. But let's just go along with his plan. Let's just play along. The whole idea about having multiple ships for the disruptor isn't bad, I guess. All right, I can see it working.
Okay, good. I'm happy you're on board with this fleet idea.
You put him in one of Ellie's pride shirts.
You know that
Nice.
the first time that we... Oh, right. Yeah, we've not really been introduced yet, have we? Let's rectify that. My name's Torin. Just Torin. I guess you could say I'm a...
I wonder why he's wearing
traveler.
just plain old settler frontier
I
wear.
travel the stars. Here and there, and sometimes back again. And it's likely during those travels I got the attention of Watchtower. And I tried to shake him off ever since.
Good to know you, Torin. I'm Violet Moonshine. I appreciate you helping me.
I think nothing of it. Just doing what's right.
Violet Moonshine.
Okay, then. We're going to make this fleet idea work. It's about time we get a move on.
In the 21st and a half century. Or 23rd and a half? 23rd. Yeah, it's the 23rd. I don't want to be captured by Watchtower. Pants down aura.
You and me both. Here's how we're going to pull this fleet thing off. First,
but I mean, if you want to play Who's Got the Watchtower?
Specially designed to handle this sort of thing. Had a pal look into it, and he figured out what we'll need. A Model 2 fleet sync control node. And he knows where we can find one, too. But the problem is, control node's not easily accessible. It's stored away in an old facility with no simple way in. But I got a solution for that.
I'll bet you do. What's this? Some sort of grenade?
That is our solution. You ever hear about the orbital drops the UC and Freestar Collective did during the Colony War? Basically, troops planet-side would toss down a flare.
Valerie Hooch Starlight.
Mark a spot,
See
and
now,
then,
Mo,
depending on what the flare signaled,
it sounds to me
in orbit would fire
like
down
if you make Valerie Hooch Starlight and I've got Violet Moonshine, we've got the beginnings of a real girl gang here.
Orbit strike, I guess. They called them sky drops. Very versatile.
Not quite a real low AI girl gang,
now,
but
very illegal.
Tangentially, there's some relationship, I think.
At least.
Because you came up with the idea.
But we're not military. I got a skydrop system rigged up to my ship, and that's what we're going to use to get into
And then
that
I can
facility,
fly in one direction, you can fly in the other direction, and I can be like, I just flew right by you over Neon. And you'd be like, oh, don't land in Neon right now. Let's do it.
That's what I like to hear. Time to get moving. Jump in your ship and meet me outside. Hail me when you're ready, and we'll plot a course. I'm glad we're doing this. You and me. We'll show Watchtower they picked the wrong people to mess with.
You damn Skippy.
This time.
Alright, real quick. Is it really brighter in here? I mean, we definitely have the what the hell is going on with the light that makes everybody's hair weird. Like, look at poor Sarah here. And then look, Torin. Like, there is definitely a lighting thing in here that just really screws with the hair. I mean, it looks pretty good on Violet, but Torin just looked all kinds of crazy. No matter, the anonymous girl gang. Well, it was like the Fallout stream that I did the other day where the guy was watching and he was like, oh, I just talked to those raiders and they said they saw you and you were a dick. And I was like, yeah, well, I just ran into that cat that you're looking for. I don't know, maybe it was the other way around, but it was funny because we were almost like role-playing that we were in the same universe, but we're both playing a single-player game right in the same neighborhood. I don't know. Something about that just makes me giggle. I'm easily amused, what can I say? That's why when people say, well, I want multiplayer Starfield, I'm like, do you though? Do you really? I don't know, I kind of like my mod list. But we can pretend that we're multiplayer, that'd be alright. Maybe a drop-in co-op would be fun. Alright. Now, we're like ships passing in the night. Although with the size of this ship, you'd think we'd be able to see the shadow of it at least, but space is big. I mean, it's really freaking big. So, it's entirely possible that we just missed each other. It would be fun. I think drop-in co-op would be fun for a Bethesda game. I'm not sure how much I want another Fallout 76 situation, although that can be fun with friends as well. But what those kind of games tends to turn into is this big, like, events on a timer, do a bunch of chores kind of, catch 15 fish sticks and sell them to vendor Y, you know, to get your bonus score points for the week or something, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it gets old quick, you know, and it's not the same kind of adventure scope that we're dealing with here in a single player Bethesda title, for sure.
We're gonna be jumping to Eridani 3 in the Eridani system. Once we're there, we can get things started. You good to go?
Sister B Citizen sliding in with the save. I always forget to remind people to like. You know what? Sister's right, you guys. If you're having a good time, don't hesitate to spank that like button a little bit. I'd sure appreciate it. And who knows? You know, maybe the algorithm will serve you a little more bubbles at some point in time. And we'll have some fun adventures together. We got the Outer Worlds coming up, Outer Worlds 2 in October or November. Fallout twice a week. Starfield at least twice a week. We've been doing Dune on Thursdays. So, good times had by all, or at least most. And we don't count those other guys because you can't please those guys. They're dicks. All right, we'll set a course.
Okay then. Power up your grav drive and take point. I'll be right behind you.
I love in Sister streams when she's all Sister B Citizen. Sister, when's the next Cyberpunk stream?
And here we are at sunny Eridani 3.
I think. Oop, I'm flying through your ship, buddy. Sorry about that.
Do a sweep of the planet. See if we can find our
The last time you were streaming, I was out driving, unfortunately. But I want to check in on you and Jackito. I think is probably long gone at this point, but. Is that good enough for you, Torin? Tomorrow. All right. I'll be home tomorrow. That's awesome. I love it. Tonight I was setting up, for the first time ever, my little shouty outy things. And I have 4 or 5 of them done. But I am chagrined to admit that I don't have one for you. So, you guys, I know many of you know Sister. I met some of you from watching Sister streams. But for those that don't, Sister Citizen makes awesome, fun stream content and is an outrageous character. Melissa came home one day and I was watching Sister and she was like, oh my God, who's that? Listen to her. She's awesome. I told Sister, Sister was like, hey. It was the best. So get over and follow Sister Citizen and check out Cyberpunk 2077. It's bigger and better than ever, you guys. One of these days, I want to play that again, for sure. Okay, what is going on? I got distracted by the chats, by the pretty, flashing, glowy chats.
Receiving your telemetry.
There we go. Okay, he's got to receive my telemetry.
Oh, God, there it is. I see our facility, near one of the poles.
Now, if I'm real quiet during this fight, it's only because I'm capturing B-roll. Shh.
Most of it's buried under ice.
Tell her I said, sup.
But no problem.
I definitely will.
Skydrop.
She'll get such a kick out of that.
Hey, I'm detecting incoming ships. They're small. Look like drones. Watchtower drones, damn. They probably detected our scan. We'll have to deal with them before we can head to the planet's surface.
Yeah, it's just been on a little bit of a Starfield break, but playing Doom, playing Cyberpunk, I love it. It doesn't really matter to me. Just about anything she plays, she makes it super entertaining. So. Yeah, and just like that, flailing around with one hand on the mouse and one hand on the chat button over here. Those poor Watchtower drones were no match. All right, land the ship, find a facility. Got it, got it.
Overly hospitable. Okay, Have a good landing.
Thank you, Sinistar. Good to see you. Sinistar, playing that Dead by Daylight and GTA 5 online. Good stuff. Our friend Sinistar. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. It's been hot as hell here, but other than that, you know, just doing a lot of gaming and can't complain about that for sure. So when I'm not gaming, I'm driving the old Ubers, which I guess fits because I'm driving around Larry's new Varun AMS ship for Starfield, and it's big enough I can haul all kinds of passengers. Although I think most of them are freeloaders. So here you go, watch this, check this out. Comes down for a landing, and then the cells on the side drop these. Not from this view, I guess. They drop this really cool, I don't know, my favorite part of it. I'm like a squirrel, I'm easily fascinated by this.
Make your way there and I'll start prepping Skydrop.
Like you can hitch a ride, like if Bubbles was taking off and you wanted to hitch a ride, you could just jump up in here with a spacesuit on, so you'd have plenty of oxygen. Hell yeah. Little piracy on the, Oh, hey guys. Hey, are any of you 3-bar Xenos by any chance? Asking for a friend. Yeah. Just, checking. Just checking to see if maybe, I don't know, you guys are, those 3-bar Xenos, because I'm collecting 3-bar Xenos for my ultimate crew of ultimate super friends. And you guys just seem like you'd be perfect for the job, provided, of course, that one of you is...
Combat coding is not a... It's a grand shame that these here vermin didn't learn any manners.
No, this would be the ideal way to end a stream, with the capture of a new 3-bar Xeno. My friends. No, these spooters are not 3-bar. And this gun doesn't appear to be doing much in the way of incapacitation versus vaporization, which was not my intention. Where are you? There we are. There we are. No, don't. Just relax. Just relax. Everybody relax. Everyone. Wang Chung tonight. There's no need to go all murder hobo. We may have to get a spooter that's not a 3-bar and just, feed it a Super Friends meal later and turn it into one. Because I'm not sure if that one even comes in the 3-bar variety. Did you eat it, Arcane? You did. Okay, well. You know, it was worth a shot anyway.
Beginning combat protocol.
Oh, we've got combat protocols still? I thought we killed them all. Aren't they all dead? No, this one had the good sense to take off running and not come back. I don't blame it at all. Okay. So, my friends, I am going to wrap up here for this fine Tuesday night. It was so lovely to have you all in chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your likes and your shares and your chats more than anything else. I certainly appreciate it. I will be back again tomorrow for some Fallout 4. But in the meantime, stay curious. Try to learn something new every single day. And whatever you do, love each other. just a little bit, if you can get away with it, and you don't get slapped or sued. You know what I mean? Just be nice to somebody, randomly, for the fuck of it. It's fun. And who knows, it might turn your whole crown upside down. Good night from Bubbletown.